La 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 la. Hello guys, this is Lohit and this is Rohit. So welcome to our channel Study with Rolak. Okay, now we are gonna learn more detailedly about the three equations of motion. Wait. I just saw in the comments below, one guy asked how A equals V minus U by T. Okay, now let's derive it and help that random guy. So first of all, if you go, the acceleration is nothing but change in velocity, which we know before. So what is velocity? Velocity is nothing but v plus u by 2. So what is change in velocity? It is nothing but change in v plus u by 2. So first of all, you know the term change. Change means nothing but the subtraction change. So here v plus u, which is there, it needs to be subtracted, so it becomes v minus u, and as this change goes around with a specific time, it becomes v minus u by t. So as the change in velocity is nothing but v plus v minus u by t, thus the formula of acceleration is derived. Okay guys, now we are going to learn about the three equations of motions in more detail. So the first equation of motion is v equals u plus at. V is final velocity, u is initial velocity, a is acceleration, and t is time. So it is used when if the sum is asked to find the final velocity, and if they also give a specific time, that means a car has been traveled in a specific time, find the final velocity, and if they also give the acceleration and initial velocity, then in that case you can use the first equation of motion. So in the second equation of motion, that is s equals ut plus half at square, what are the terms that needs to be used will be told by Rohit. So the second equation is s equals ut plus half at square. So here s means height or distance. So when they asked to find the distance or height in problems, and when they gave time, so in the formula only time is there. So when they gave time and they asked height or distance, that time we need to use second equation. And sometimes they'll ask height but they'll not give time. Instead of time they give final velocity. That time we need to use third equation. That is nothing but 2as equals v square minus u square. So I am repeating again. When they ask height and when they give time, we need to use second equation. And when they ask height and when they give final velocity, we need to use third equation. So guys, finally we have reached to the last topic of the chapter. That is nothing but circular motion. So in the word circular motion, only the word circle is there. So that means an object traveling in circular path with time is called as circular motion. And now we are going to learn about uniform circular motion. It is nothing but an object traveling in circular path uniformly. That means equal distance in equal intervals of time. Then we can call that object is traveling in uniform circular motion. So that's it. We have concluded the chapter, and next we are going to learn about some of the main important problems and some of the tough problems with paper and pen. So guys, now we are gonna do some problems of motion. So we are gonna do the exercises third sum NCERT textbook 1. Abdul, while driving to school, computes the average speed for his trip to be 20 km per hour. On his return trip along the same route, there is less traffic and the average speed is 30 km per hour. What is the average speed for Abdul's trip? So here Abdul has gone to his school with a speed of 20 km per hour, and on his return trip with the same distance with the less traffic he has gone more speed, so he went in a speed of 30 km per hour. Now with the same trip they're asking us the average speed. So let us take the distance traveled by Abdul as x. So let So let the distance be x. And now as she has traveled the same route, that means has been traveled the 2 times the same distance, the distance becomes, so it becomes x plus x equals 2x. So why did I do this? This is because now as I asked the average speed for Abdul's trip. So what do you mean by average speed? What is the formula? Average speed equals total distance by total time. So average speed will take as a s. So it is total distance. Total distance is x plus x. It becomes 2x by total time. So what will be taken as time? It is a doubt. So as we know that speed equals distance by time, then time will become distance by speed. So it is time will become distance by speed. And now we have already known, they already gave the values of speed, and we have already got the value of distance. It is x. So the time will be x by 20 plus x by 30, because they are the two average speeds that are given by the question. So it becomes x by 30 plus x by 20. So now we are gonna take LCM and I'm gonna do the sum. So the final value we got is 2x by 5x by 60. Then it becomes 2x into 60 by 5x if we do in the reciprocal method. And then so this is the final value we got, and don't forget to write the units. It becomes 24 kilometer per hour. So now we are gonna do the other sum. It is fourth sum. It is a motorboat starts from rest on a lake, accelerates in a straight line at a constant rate of 3 meter per second square for 8 seconds. How far does this boat travel during this time? So the acceleration is 3 meter per second as they given, accelerates in a straight line, and the time taken is 8 seconds, and they told how far does this boat travel. That means the total distance they're asking us to find. So acceleration (3 meter per second), time taken is 8 seconds. So distance. So if we'll go to the three equations of motions, the first equation of motion there is no distance, so not possible. And in the second equation of motion, distance is there, so possible. And in the third equation of motion also the distance is there, but in third equation of motion there is no time. So the correct equation of motion is second equation. So now we're gonna do with second equation of motion. Equals ut. So here about u. So here as I told in the question that a motorboat starts from rest. Rest means 0 kilometer per hour. That means it is now 0. So here the initial velocity, that means the starting speed would be 0. So it becomes so the final answer we will get is S equals 96 meters. So the total distance traveled by the motorboat is 96 meters. So now here, how did I get 96 meter? So why did we take the values here? Here we have to replace the original values which are there over here. Here they gave A. A is nothing but the acceleration, so you have to replace 3 here. And here they replace t square. Here t square is not for A, it's only for t. So it is time is 8 seconds. So it becomes 8 square, which is 8 into 8. So if you do the final multiplication and calculation, the final answer which you will get is 96 meter. Joseph jogs from one end of the road A to other end B of a straight 300 meters road in 2 minutes 30 seconds and then turns around and jogs 100 meters back to point C in another 1 minute. What are Joseph's average speed and velocities in jogging? A. From A to B. B. From A to C. So here average speed, that means A. So guys, here don't do mistakes like Rohit. You should write here total distance by total time and total displacement by total time. If you will not write total, then marks can be removed for you. So total is very important. Right. So here the total distance. Here what is the total distance that has been traveled by Joseph? Here it is, see, he has traveled. Suppose we'll do this by a diagram. So the Joseph jogged from A to B. So let us take this as a road and these are the two endpoints A and B, and the total distance is 300 meters as they mentioned in the question. It is 300 meters and it has been traveled by him in 2 minutes 20 seconds 30 seconds, sorry. Oh my god, black pen, inkless, waste. Okay guys, finally I have found a blue pen at the corner of my house. It took it for me 3 hours. Okay, come, let's continue with this. So Joseph jogged 300 meters from A to B in 2 minutes 30 seconds. So we need to convert this 2 minutes 30 seconds. It is 120 plus 30, 150 seconds. Okay, now we are gonna do that from A to B. So A to B, they are also asked average speed and average velocity. So average speed is total distance by total time. So total time from A to B is 150 seconds. Total distance from A to B is 300 meters. So it is 300 meters by 150 seconds, which is 2 meter per second. This is average speed. So now what is average velocity? Velocity is nothing but total displacement by total time. Total time remains the same, it is 150 seconds. So what about total distance? Displacement is shortest distance. So here, as it is in a straight path, that total displacement also remains the same. So total displacement also will be 300 meters by 150 seconds, which is 2 meter per second. And now we have completed A. Now B. So here they also said in question that and then turns around and jogs 100 meters back to point C. That means from A to B and again back to C. He has traveled 100 meters. So here what will be the final? That means the total distance. It would be 300 plus 100 because we have to add the total distance, which is average speed. So total average speed would be 300 plus 100 by time. You already know it is 150 seconds, but don't forget to add the other time which it has been taken by Joseph to travel from B to C, which is 1 minute. That means 60 seconds. So guys, some mistakes takes place while doing, which you have to overcome. So it is average speed, not average velocity. So 150 plus 60 seconds, which is 400 by 110. Rohit, are you studying in first class? No, Rohit. Why are you asking? Take. Don't know, it is also coming to 9th class. So it is 400 by 210, which is 40 by 21. You can also add it, keep it in decimals, but you can also leave it like that. And then next one is average velocity. So Average velocity means total displacement by total time. The total displacement won't be 400 because displacement is the shortest distance, so it won't roam like that. It is very easy for that displacement to go. So it is from A to C, because A to C is a final, that means the shortest distance that displacement could travel, that means that Joseph could travel. So it will be total 300 minus 100, that is from A to C, right? That means A to B minus C to B. So the total time taken would be, so the total time taken would be 210. So it will be 200 by 210, that means 20 by 21 meter per second, meter per second. So this is the final answer that we will get, and next sum we'll see next.